was no talk about it. If you said you wanted to play disability sports, people just laughed at you, right? And because of that, because of all of these negative images and thoughts and these perceptions, as a young 13-year-old kid, you know, when you're told you're going to watch wheelchair athletes, I was just like, nah, I don't want to have anything to do with this. You know, I almost felt embarrassed, and I was also overwhelmed by seeing so many people with different disabilities. You know, for most kids, even today, they will not be exposed to seeing people of all different disabilities. Suddenly, I went from going to an able-bodied school where I was surrounded by able-bodied people to going to a place where I saw people, amputees, single leg amputees, double leg amputees, people with spinal cord injuries, people with disabilities like cerebral palsy, people who were visually impaired, all of those things. And can you imagine when you haven't seen that before, to then suddenly see that? It just overwhelmed me. But then to see these guys who were playing for the Great Britain wheelchair basketball team, I was just like, I was astounded at how good they were. First of all, their chairs were unbelievable. You know, I was expecting to see some bruck up rubbish wheelchairs, you know, like them hospital wheelchairs, yeah, that fold up, that people get pushed around. Now, these guys were in state of the art, super light wheelchairs. They were doing wheelies, and they were flying up and down the court. And the thing that I loved about the sport was it was physical. You know, it's almost counterintuitive. When people think of disability, they don't think of physicality. You think of just people trying to be careful not to hurt themselves even more. These guys didn't even give a monkeys about that. They were crashing into each other's chairs. And imagine for the first time you see a guy with no legs, right, flying down the court in a chair, and then he smashes into someone else's chair and flies out the chair and rolls down the court, and there's sparks as he hits this other chair. You're like, wow. And like literally within 5 minutes of watching these guys, I was like, this is the sport for me. This sport is serious. This sport is more serious than anything I've ever seen. And plus, on top of that, the guys that I saw playing the sport, their arms were huge. They had the biggest biceps I ever seen. They were so hench. They had guns for days, bro. And I was like, I looked at them and I thought, that's what I want to be. I said, these guys, even though they have a disability, they are more incredible and more talented than anyone I've ever seen in my life.